Hey beautiful soul, welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Natalie and this is Be a Free Spirit. Here on this channel I focus on bringing the unconsciousness to the light. So I focus a lot on self, so self-awareness, self-love, self-growth, self-care, all that. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing and joining the family. And I have also launched personal readings, so if you're interested in booking a reading with me, you can do so on my website down below. But today's reading is all about some good news coming your way. So I think this is going to be all those positive vibes. Definitely was feeling this. So if you've seen my collective message reading that could kind of correlate with this, because I'm filming them on the same day, I felt called to do both readings, but they don't, you know, particularly go together, but they could. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it up here and check that out, because some of these could pertain. We'll have to see when we jump in. But otherwise than that, we'll go ahead and do a straight close-up of the decks. Before we do that, I just want to do the disclaimers. As usual, if there's anything in this reading that doesn't resonate, please know that this is a reading for the collective. You guys know all the usual tarot, disclaimers, but I also just want to add in another one. Here on my channel, I like to focus on kind of bringing awareness to tarot addiction. I, myself included, have struggled with, being addicted to pick a card readings. It can be so intriguing to get so many insights basically all the time. But I want to make sure that you're using your intuition, because every reading I post may not call to your intuition at this point in your journey. So use your intuition to really watch the pick a card readings that do call to you. And if it doesn't, then just come back and watch this at a later time when it does, because I want to make sure that you are taking these insights and actually applying them into your life, right? So you're actually taking the insights that Spirit is providing and applying them into your life. So I just wanted to add that, but let's go ahead and get a close-up of the decks. All right, so here's a close-up of the decks. We have pile 1. And this is ametrine. We have pile 2. This is rose quartz. We have pile 3. This is angel aura. We have pile 4. This is amethyst. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you 30 seconds to meditate with those piles, and then we'll go ahead and jump straight into the reading. All right, I hope that gave you guys a moment to meditate. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. Timestamps are listed down below for your group. All right, group 1, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the good news that's coming your way. We have the 10 of Swords, completion of the cycle, 8 of Crystals, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, wow, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, So good news coming your way is a lot of balance for one. There's a lot of things energetically that are happening right now, whether you're aware of them or not. So you're coming to the end of a cycle with basically kind of your thoughts, right? And the way that maybe you saw things, the way that you reacted to things, you've changed a pattern that is going to be completing, right? That's what I see in this card. And then the Eight of Crystals, right? Like, so that's the good news, right? That you're coming to the end of a cycle, which means that you've completed a milestone in your ascension, right? So Eight of Crystals, you have some abundance coming your way, right? And because you've been balanced and because you've been focusing on balance with the Two of Wands, you've been focusing on, you know, flowing and kind of being more in the present moment and at peace. But yet you've still been chasing your dreams, right? And living your life, right? With the Wands cards. So definitely abundance is going to start coming through. And again, abundance is really just the frequency of love. And so abundance can come in a lot of different forms, right? It can come in money. It can come in physical things, right? So, but something is definitely going to be coming your way very soon. So that is amazing. We have Two of Wands. We talked about that. I see so much pretty like pastel energy here to kind of like springtime. So that could be, you know, a time frame of when you're going to start seeing some of this really start to manifest into your reality. It's basically because of this completion that a lot of things are going to manifest into your reality, because again, your thoughts manifest your reality, right? So your thoughts are taking a big upgrade, basically, like, right, a big energy shift. So with the Four of Cups, you know, you could be feeling maybe a little uncertain, right? And Spirit, you know, knows that maybe you're like, I mean, I manifested, I've been working hard, but you haven't really seen the progress of anything that you've done. But you just need to open your eyes a little bit more, okay? That's what Spirit is saying, because opening your eyes will allow you to see more of the abundance, plus it allows you to accept more as well, because when you open your eyes and you become accepting, then you'll allow these different things to manifest into your reality. Because one thing that I love about Spirit is sometimes things are not as they seem, right? So what you would, you know, kind of think about when you're like, oh, I want to manifest abundance, I want financial freedom, and things might come to you that are abundance that you would have never even thought of, right? So Spirit just wants you to be open to different possibilities and to new possibilities, and not feel like, you know, you're missing out or what's taking so long. Just trust that this is coming, right? So this is really beautiful. Let's see what else we got. These are kind of going to be I kind of set more of the intention for these cards to give you a little bit more insight into some of maybe the intuition downloads as far as good news that you can be expecting. So we have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So Spirit is going to help either remind you, show you, or shed light onto your path, right? To what could bring in this abundance, to your happiness, right? So that's absolutely something that is going to be coming your way. You're going to get more intuition downloads regarding your calling, right? And that's beautiful, because that gives you direction. That gives you kind of more pieces to the puzzle, right? And then we have the Cosmic Heart Devotion. Yeah, so lots of good things are coming your way because you've been so devoted to balance, to focusing on yourself. So that's kind of more the devotion, or more the kind of message here, is that Spirit is saying you're being rewarded and you will be rewarded. So know that that is definitely the case here. You're going to be rewarded. We have you're already do it. Yeah. Stop overthinking it. You might be like, well, what else can I do to, like, what else do I need to be doing, Spirit? And I can totally relate Capricorn energy, right? Like, what else can I be doing to get this? What else do I need to do to advance this? You don't need to do anything else. The thing is we have free will, right? And we can manifest these things into our life. But some things manifest in divine timing, and some things just take time to manifest because you have to be at a frequency to receive them, right? And that's a good way to really think about it, because you have to be at the frequency to receive this abundance. And so Spirit is saying you've really done everything you need to do. You're on this frequency, so just flow and realize that you're on the right path. And yes, Just say yes. Say yes to different opportunities, to the but open your eyes, okay? Open your eyes. And I definitely set the intention here to really kind of pull in that third eye. So allow yourself to see with your third eye and allow yourself to accept this abundance in your life and just say yes to it all. Okay, you deserve it all, and I'm hearing it's not going to always be what you expect. So be open to that, because you're not seeing things that are already in your life because you have a different expectation, or you're just not seeing things clearly, right? So use your third eye for sure. All right, let's see what else we got here. We have self-love. Look at that. Yes. Self-love is really what you've been working on, and that's kind of what I'm hearing is the completion. One of the big completions is you've been working hard on this root chakra foundation, right? Of kind of building this strong foundation of self-love. And so because of that, you're going to be not only like rewarded with a stronger sense of self-love when you truly open your eyes to accept the abundance, because when you accept the abundance, you're going to get more love and light in your life, right? And because of that, you're going to be able to radiate more love and feel more self-love within. Okay, so that's also what's coming to you. I'm hearing from both sides of the coin. Again, a lot of balance here. So there's kind of some different perspectives as far as you've been working on this, but it's also going to strengthen. And this is what's kind of becoming of this, which is really the most important foundation, right? Self-love. And then we have love partnership. Okay, remember how I talked about like things sometimes manifest in divine timing. So if you've been maybe manifesting a partnership or maybe a change in your relationship, right? Like that is one of the things that is coming, okay? So, and it's coming because you've worked on your self-love, right? Because again, you've allowed yourself to get to this higher frequency. So you've been able to allow yourself to be accepting of these higher energies, okay? So whether if you're in a relationship, your current relationship is going to deepen, okay? And if you're single, someone is going to start coming into your life. And actually for some of you, I am getting, it may not be romantic. It might be like a friendship or even like a family member. Maybe you'll have like a reconciliation with like a family member or a friend. It's just something to do with love, okay? Love and partnership, and that can come in lots of different forms. So take it as it resonates, but it's beautiful. And then lastly, we have physical activity. I mean, take that as it resonates. I'm getting for some of you, good news, like some really, sexual kind of energy, right? Like with the self-love card, right? There's a lot of like fire energy there too. And so it's like for some of you, you're going to be really deepening your basically sex life, right? Because as you're building more self-love and you're starting to raise your frequency, you're able to connect deeper, right? And so physical activity, some of you might just be getting out and traveling or getting out and hiking, right? So it's kind of just a kind of change in your routine to make you feel more alive and make you feel more connected to like divine. So however that is for you, for some of you it is through like sexual intimacy. Through some of you, it's through like being in nature or traveling, right? And we all have been not really able to do that as much, right? With what's been happening in the world. And now that's going to start becoming more available. And so that's going to be coming to you. So overall, this is the good news that's going to be coming your way. So I feel like time-wise, like I said, like the next couple months, I would say is a good range, because I see like the pastel colors speak to me, and that is always kind of the feeling of spring, right? So the numbers, nothing really specific speaking out. So I think for probably the majority of you it's spring, because you don't really have anything else to work on, right? Like this is all just things that are going to just be showing up. It's just really about opening your eyes. So yes, overall this is beautiful. So please leave me a like and consider subscribing if this resonated with you, and comment down below, if you have noticed things that are starting to resonate in your life, or what you think about this, and if you're excited. So yeah, let me know down below, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. So I will see you guys in the next pick a card reading. All right, group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's jump straight in and see the good news coming your way. All right, so the first one we have is the Page of Swords, the Star, the Five of Swords. Wow. Nine of Cups. And Nine of Swords. Holy shit. Okay, remember how I was talking about, I'd be curious to see if that collective reading, ties into this. If you haven't seen that stepping into your power reading, the collective message that I was talking about in the intro, this is gonna relate. I can already feel it because there's a lot of independent, powerful energy here. You can see like all these girls too have like their hands open besides like this one, and their hands open means that you basically have a connection, you understand your connection with the divine, right? Because you're open to receiving things, you're open to flowing your energy, you've just been able to really connect with divine. Oh my god, because that's literally like these 3 cards, and these are all swords cards, and I'll get to that in a minute, but that is just so significant to me, right? Like that they're literally all have their hands open like this. There's a lot of like divine connected energy, and that makes sense with the Star, right? Very enlightened. So what's coming to you is, if you're not already aware of this, you're gonna be stepping into your power. So you've basically hit a really big point of connecting to your higher self. Your higher self is basically stepping into the default because of the work that you've already done with everything, on yourself, working with your thoughts, mostly with the Swords energy here. That's really what you've been working hard on, right? Is kind of reconfiguring the way you think about things, the way that you react to things, the way you feel about things, right? You've figured out what no longer serves you, and you stepped into your power, right? And so this is what's coming to you, is now this energy of really being connected to your higher self, right? You're gonna start remembering things about your soul, and you're gonna fill in your power. So if you haven't seen that, I mean, you've basically already done all that, because this is what's coming, right? So let's keep going. I mean, because the Swords energy is all about the thoughts, and that's really what all of this is stepping into your power. Like it's clear as day. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. Dang. Okay, so yeah, with these cards, I set the intention of these are the downloads that you're gonna receive, right? Is good news from your guides. And that's what this is you are just gonna one day, and this is literally the good news, is one day you are just gonna all of a sudden feel this intense connection to divine. And this picture is so beautiful to describe it, because she's, going like this, and then you have all these beautiful ancestors and angels supporting her, behind her. And that's what's happening, right? And that's kind of what you figured out. And so this is what's gonna be coming, is all of a sudden you're gonna be getting this intuition download of being like, oh my gosh, you're just gonna fill in your power. That's how big energy upgrades can be, right? All of a sudden you're just like, I get it. Gosh, this is beautiful. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yeah, you're gonna get very straight intuition downloads on, you're gonna know exactly what you need to do to pinpoint how you might be feeling about something, how to basically, what's the best approach that I need to take now that I've changed my mindset, right? So you're gonna know exactly how to move forward. Excuse my kitty, she clearly wants to be in frame, and I won't say otherwise. We have the Sisterhood of the Rose. Wow. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Wow, okay. So for you, now that I don't even know, it's because I can feel this energy, and this energy is so like bam, like it's fucking badass. I can't even describe it. I feel like I could go fucking climb a mountain. Like that's what it feels like. So beauty and devotion. So I think for you're going to be getting more intuition about your soul mission if you don't already know, right? You're going to just be getting more intuition downloads about which path to take and how you're supposed to spread your light work. But you're definitely going to be helping other women step into their power, or other people in general, but I definitely feel a lot of feminine energy here. And so you're going to be helping other women learn how to step into their power. I mean, shit. All right. We have trust the niggle. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay. Well, so you're going to get, again, you're just going to basically one day be like, I get it. Your intuition is going to be so on point. You're going to realize your power, right? You're going to be like, my intuition is straight on point. And that's the niggle, right? Or whatever that is trying to tell you, right? You're going to be so on point with it. You already have been because of all the work that you've put in, right? But you're going to get so many more intuition downloads about how to, not even about how to connect with it. You're just, again, it's almost like an upgrade, right? It's like an energetic upgrade, or it's like a brain upgrade, if you're conscious upgrade, if you want to put it that way. Where all of a sudden you just know, right? And all of a sudden it just is. And it's kind of like, I don't really know. One day I just kind of woke up, right? Like how people are like, yeah, one day it just kind of clicked. And that's literally what it is. So, all right, let's keep going. We have environment. Okay, so something is going to change in your environment. So that's going to be very personal to you. So it's just expect that something good is going to change in your environment. 44 is also an angel number, so it's divinely guided. Whatever is going to change in your environment, it's going to be good. It's going to be positive. It's going to make you feel more empowered, okay? Maybe it's about you changing your environment to accept more love into it, however that resonates, right? Or it's about, you're going to move, or you're going to travel, right? Or whatever the case is, it's going to be so specific. But something in your environment is going to change. And then we have financial discipline. Look at that. Okay. Again, stepping into your power, right? The heart chakra too is really ignited here, which makes sense. Because open to receiving, right? So your guides know that you've been very smart, like financially, right? You've been disciplined. And so that financial freedom and that money mindset makeover that you've worked on is now coming to fruition, right? Again, it's being part of your default. It's stepping into that power where it's like, I can handle my own finances. I get my shit done. Wow. New beginnings. Yes, you're stepping into your power, right? And then the good news that's coming is a new beginning is going to be starting. And that could be in any area of your life. To me, I'm getting the feeling that it's something to do with basically your job. So that could really be the thing with all of this, right? Is like, that's the good news that's coming, is your environment is changing, right? Maybe you're getting a new job. You're going to start, making money for yourself. You're going to, change jobs to work with, other people, to help people, or whatever, however it resonates, right? But you're definitely going to be getting a new beginning, and just be open to receiving, right? Continue to have the energy of I'm open, universe. I'm open, guides, to receiving all of this. Let's go. Spiritual partnership. We're talking about spirit partnering with you, okay? Because that's the thing is, again, you're going to get the download of realizing that you're never alone, and how powerful you are, right? And how powerful your guides are, and that they're here to help you. So you're going to be building your relationship with your spiritual team. So the good news is coming is that you've now stepped into a higher frequency where you can have a spiritual partnership with your guides, because now you've recognized them, right? Now you've woke, and you're able to accept their help now. And that is unstoppable empowerment, right? To be able to have spiritual partnership and truly be able to work with your guides and angels and have that relationship. Yeah, you're unstoppable. And it's because you've allowed yourself to surrender to divine, right? You've been like, I trust you. And because that shit is not easy. You know, it's hard to trust something, right? And it's hard to put your faith in something where it's like, I mean, I trust you, let's see. And so it's like, hopefully this gives you basically being like, well, it was all worth it. You know, it was worth believing, because look what's coming, right? This huge empowerment. I just can't get over these where it's just like, you're so empowered. You're going to be so empowered. And I am so happy, because it's just like, yeah, I can feel that, just like, let's go. And girl, this is amazing. So yeah, let me know down below what your thoughts are on this, but this is the good news that's coming your way. So consider subscribing and leaving me a like and comment below what you think about this, and if you're excited for all this coming your way. And I will see you guys in the next pick a card reading, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, group 3, welcome to your reading. Let's jump straight into it and see the good news coming your way. All right. So the first card we have is the Magician. I mean, okay. We have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands. Yeah, talk about manifestation power. Six of Crystals, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups. Oh, yeah. So if you haven't watched the collective message, definitely watch it. I'll link it up here, because that message is all about stepping into your power, right? And so watching that will give you kind of some insights too, but because that's some of the energy that I see here. You have 2 Queen Cups here, right? And there's also like a big cat in both of these, right? Lots of divine wisdom. But the first thing, you know, with the Magician in these cards, manifestation. Like, seriously. So what's coming your way is basically you've mastered the art of manifestation. Even if you don't think that's the case, you have. Okay, Spirit is here to tell you that, because the Magician is here. The Six of Wands is so beautiful, because this is all about like harmony and duality with this card, right? Like, she's truly like at peace and in touch with the universe, right? Like, so that's the thing, is lots of divine energy here, lots of interconnectedness. And so good news is your manifestation powers are on point, so start using that to your advantage for sure, okay? Six of Crystals, lots of abundance coming your way, okay? You're feeling really in your power. You're going to feel in your power if you don't already, because again, the Queen Cups here. So you're gonna feel in your power, and it's almost like instantaneous, where it's just like an energy upgrade, right? So all of a sudden you're just gonna be like, I feel great, like I'm the shit, right? Like, and you don't even know how that happened, but that's why, because it's like an upgrade that all of a sudden is just gonna be like, oh my gosh. And it's like, it's not perfect, right? It's not like we're always gonna be like, I'm the shit, but we're always gonna still have to deal with our ego. But you've really conquered your thoughts, right? You're emotionally mature with the Queen of Cups, really intuitive, right? Compassionate. Queen of Swords, you got your thoughts on point, right? Like, you basically just got everything together, okay? That's going to be coming your way if you don't already see it. But definitely manifestation is the biggest thing that's coming your way, okay? Stepping into your power, manifestation. Let's see what else we got. The Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Okay, rare gifts. Realize that. And I think one of the rare gifts is going to be really more revealed to you the more that you do tap into your Magician energy. Okay, when you realize that you really can manifest anything that you want into your life. Okay, because your thoughts manifest your reality. So remember, you're the Queen of Swords, okay? You're in control of your thoughts. You got that shit together, right? And you're the Queen of Cups. You're emotionally mature and really intuitive. So allow that to flow, okay? And allow that energy to actually serve you and utilize you to its full potential, because you have strong gifts too that have yet to be uncovered. That's also what I'm getting with this. And it could be spending some time with your inner child to kind of connect back to maybe you know, if you think back to when you were a child, if you ever had like an imagination, or if you ever imagined things, you know, that could connect back to some of your spirituality stuff, some of the gifts that you may have had as a kid that you didn't realize were gifts, right? So that could be, I don't think that's for all of you, but that's for some of you. But there's a gift that needs to be unlocked, okay? That's what I'm hearing. And it's going to be done through you realizing how to kind of use your power, right? And so that's going to be coming your way, is you're gonna step into that magician energy, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, let's go. We have loosen your grip. Yeah, just let spirit in. Okay, so this is a message they just wanted to give, is again, surrender, step into your magician energy, and then you step back and you let the universe do it for you. Because that's the thing, is that's really how it works, right? Like whatever we manifest, the universe is straight to work, and our higher self is just sitting back, right? Just waiting for things to happen. And so that's what you need to do too, because you can't control it to move it any faster, okay? Because I'm hearing like control, you know, it's hard to manifest sometimes because our ego wants to control the time frame, but you have to allow the universe to just work for you, okay? You tell it what it wants, it will bring it to you, just no doubt, okay? Just allow it to happen. Okay, so that's just kind of something that just wanted you to know when it comes to this magician energy, because this is a lot of kind of power to hold, right? Because you really can take this and run with it. We have boundaries, where you need to establish better boundaries. Okay, so I'm hearing you're going to get intuitive download about, wow, this person or this thing or this job, this, whatever it is in your life, you're going to get kind of the intuition download of maybe where you need to set up some boundaries. Again, because you're going to be stepping into your power, you're going to kind of see more clearly, right? Where you need to kind of put up boundaries and respect yourself. Badass. And then we have water your garden, nourishment, body, take care of yourself, rest, right? So a more peaceful time is going to be coming too, right? Like, because you've done so much work on your emotions and your thoughts and yourself, now is going to be a time to just let it all play out for you, right? Again, manifest what you want. Manifest, how do you want to feel? You know, what do you want in your environment? What do you want to do in your day-to-day? What do you want available to you, right? Really think about these things, because realize the power you have, and there's a lot of good manifestation videos out there. So you definitely just need to figure out the method that works for you. All that matters is about your intention, okay? So however you want to manifest, if you make a vision board, if you just script it, if you just write it down, if you make a list, whatever it is, it's about setting the intention of this is what I want, and be very specific, okay? So that's why Spirit wants you to kind of take some time to rest too before you manifest, so that you can kind of get your energy clear and allow yourself to just spend some time really thinking about this, because you're building your life. Imagine that you literally were given, you know, like, and basically just a blank slate, like The Sims, right? And being like, here, build your dream life. That's what the magician is. So believe that you possess that, okay? Beautiful. Let's see what else we got. We got patience. Yeah, exactly, right? Manifest and then just sit back and be patient, okay? And again, that's going to be kind of an intuition that I think might be coming to you as well, because when you step into your power, right, and your higher self, again, your higher self is way, like, patience isn't even really, probably even like a trait, right? Because it's just, it's a higher consciousness of just understanding that you just need to flow, right? So that's what I think you're going to be unlocking as well, is more of kind of the patience, right? Of just understanding that I just flow with the universe, because that's what the magician does. We have moderation. Okay, so you're going to be taking things in moderation. There's kind of this card, you know, we have addiction. So there could be for some of you some things that you've been addicted, you know, dealing with the social media, food, whatever it is, right? So you're going to be really being able to, again, step into your power. And that's kind of the biggest point here of good news coming to you, if that makes sense, is stepping into your power. Because look how it's basically creating a like effect, right? Like a trail effect. It's affecting everything else. And that's what Spirit is showing you. And so you're basically, when you step into your power, you're going to be able to have more moderation with things that maybe tend to take more of your time, right? That become a little bit more of an addiction, that you've realized it can be an addiction. And you're like, yeah, I know. And so it's going to be easier to maintain that moderation because of this kind of higher level of consciousness, right? And the respect and love that you have for yourself, stepping into your power. We have music. So maybe, you know, you're a creator of music, you're a musician, you're a singer, you've been writing music, so maybe some good news around music is coming your way, or spirit might like to speak to you through lyrics. So whatever song you're obsessed with, and you know, in the next little while, I don't see anything specific for time frames of this. So again, that's, I think, part of the patience here. So I just want to point that out. But you know, whatever songs you become obsessed with, pay attention to the lyrics, because that could be a way that spirit is kind of sending you more intuition downloads, more like just things to expect, right? So that's what I'm hearing is really a good way that spirit is going to speak to you. So that's pretty good news in the sense of it's a communication point that you're going to have with your guides, right? If that resonates for you. So take it as it does for sure. And then we have personal growth. Look at that. If that isn't the biggest good news of all, right? Personal growth. And that's coming from, again, I wonder what it could be. Stepping into your power, right? Stepping into your power, personal growth, bringing you to where you want to be. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, lots of good things coming your way. This magician energy is extremely beautiful because you have to realize how powerful this is, right? To have this awareness of how much power you possess to manifest. Use it, okay? Make it very specific, make it very clear on what you want, and then you sit back and put your feet up, kind of exactly like she is. Like, it's kind of hard to see because it's a lot of like kind of imagery going on, but she like she's kind of just sitting, like kind of relaxing, right? And she's just letting the universe work for her. So that's definitely what you need to do too. So overall, this is the good news that's going to be coming your way. So yeah, let me know down below what you think of this and if you're excited and if this resonated with you. And please leave a like and a comment. And I will see you guys in the next reading. All right, group 4, welcome to your reading. Let's jump straight into it and see the good news coming your way. All right. So the first card we have is the 2 of Swords. Lots of balance already. Balance in the unconscious is what I'm getting specifically. We have Page of Cups. Yep, there you go. 7 of Swords. Yeah, for sure. King of Wands. And the High Priestess. Yeah, if you definitely haven't seen the collective message regarding kind of stepping into your power, I definitely recommend watching that, because that energy is definitely here with that High Priestess. And that High Priestess card is stunning, right? Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, talk about stepping into your power. So yeah, absolutely. So look into that. But what I see here is, like I said, first of all, lots of balance is coming your way. The feeling of balance specifically with your thoughts, okay? Because the 7 Swords, you are getting a lot of balance. I'm just going to switch this because these are the Swords cards, right? You're getting a lot of balance when it comes to your thoughts, your subconscious, like I said. And that's a really powerful thing because it allows you to be in your power, right? And the Page of Cups, right? Working with your intuition. And with the High Priestess, you're going to be stepping into that divine energy, okay? The good news coming your way is you're going to be stepping into your High Priestess energy. You're going to be stepping into your higher self, which is like the duality here, which is why I feel the subconscious specifically, because what I'm feeling is your energy is now shifting where your higher self is becoming the default driver. And that seems to kind of be the overall case, right? And that's why this is kind of connected to that collective reading. But yeah, that's definitely what's coming your way. So increase in intuition downloads with the Page of Cups too. So expect that. Let's see what else we got here. King of Wands, in your power. It's just all about being in your power. We have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, so you have basically passed the initiation, right? And really that's just about surrendering to the divine, right? And accepting who you truly are. And some people never do, right? Like a lot of people never wake up. More and more people are starting to, right? But you've passed the initiation, right? You've raised your consciousness to a level where your higher self can now step in. And so you're going to get a lot more intuition downloads. You're going to feel a lot more connected to spirit, okay? And then we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, so I think what this is saying is there could be some things that come your way that you may not see as a blessing or good news after the bat, because we do have this initiation card here, and regardless of the initiation, there's kind of like this passage, right? And there's basically like a storm, but on the other end there's like obviously this beautiful like beach. Oh my gosh. And so I think spirit is saying that there does need to be a few more things that need to be broken down in order for you to fully step into this high priestess. So you will see that, but just allow it to happen. It's basically kind of like energetic upgrades that need to happen. So it's not so much work that you need to do, just kind of allow it to happen. So if there's things that are happening, just realize it's for you, right? And it's to help you unlock this, because this is what's coming. And then we have all paths lead home. Exactly, intuition. Okay, so your intuition is going to get you're going to get so many intuition messages, okay? They're going to be a lot more clear. They're going to help you kind of through this portal, right? As you're kind of finishing with everything that you need to finish to get you to this high priestess energy. So just allow it to happen and see it as good news in the sense of it's part of this journey, right? And I don't think it's anything big, because again, it's nothing that you have to do. You just might you might not feel in your power, right? And it'd be like, well, I thought I was supposed to be feeling more empowered. And I think that actually might be the majority of how it's going to happen. I think for some of you, there might be some other things that might kind of pop up that you just need to be like, okay, this isn't serving me. But I actually think for the majority of you, it's kind of just really accepting, right? That it's one, time to step into this power. Two, you deserve it. And I don't remember what I was saying. So allow yourself to step into that high priestess energy, right? So yeah, that download came quick that I lost my train of thought there, but that was kind of the main message, is allow these things to unfold and choose to see them as kind of just part of this phase of kind of shedding still those last things of what no longer serve you, okay? Yep, look at that. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So know that this high priestess energy, this is what the main good news is, and it is coming, okay? It is coming, and you've done everything that you need to do, right? You're in a really good balance right now. Again, you've really worked on your thoughts. You're getting more intuition downloads. You're working more on your emotions. So you're doing everything you need to do. Things are just being woven by the universe right now, right? So listen to your intuition, because you'll get, you know, hey, yo. You'll get the direction that you need, okay? You'll get basically the intuition downloads that you need to push you forward for sure. Let's see what else we got. Adventure is going to be coming your way. That's exciting. Definitely travel. We have 55 here, an angel number. Okay, so it's a divinely guided adventure, right? So that's pretty exciting. So something is going to be coming your way, traveling somewhere. It's just going to be a new adventure. So be open to receiving it and be open to whatever it is. Because sometimes it can really depend, but sometimes the universe is not always what it seems, right? So things are not always as they seem. So just be open to whatever adventure can manifest for you. Hi. That's cool. And then we also have relationship change. Look at that. So if you're currently in a relationship, some of you may go through a breakup, and that could be some of the kind of last things that need to end before you can step into your power. Or some of you are going to be elevating your relationship, right, as you're stepping into your power. And so that's going to kind of elevate your relationship as well. Some of you who are single can step into a relationship, right? So just take it as it resonates, but definitely know that's coming your way as a relationship. Something in your relationship status, right? Or not status, something in your relationship is going to change. Rebirth, right? That's exactly what's coming, is a rebirth of stepping into your freaking power, girl. Like, that is huge, being able to feel empowered. And basically that's what all the groups have been, is stepping into that power. And it's just kind of been more specific messages, but teaching and learning. So something to do with your light work and your soul mission can be, you know, teaching something that you are really passionate about, right? You're learning about it, so teach it. So that's for some of you, but in general, you actually, some of you too, a teacher or a mentor can be coming into your life. That's going to help you, that you're going to finally learn something that you've always wanted to learn, or something, you know, to do with spirituality specifically too, that you've wanted to learn about. You're finally going to gain that knowledge. You're going to get the resources you need. You're going to get the course, the teacher, whatever you need. So take it as it resonates, but be open to receiving these changes that are going to be coming. Okay. So overall, this is the good news that's going to be coming to you guys. So definitely let me know down below how this resonated. And if you're excited for these things coming your way, and consider subscribing. But I will go ahead and leave it here, and I will see you guys in the next pick a card reading. But I'm really excited to hear more about this. So definitely let me know. But I'll see you guys next time.